Patreon subscribers, this is your weekly update on some of the things that I am currently working on and as well as some things going on in my personal life. Right now, I've been doing a lot of research, like last week on Luke Cage. I'm 11 episodes into Luke Cage right now. Really great, but what I'm finding interesting is that I think the second half of Luke Cage is way weaker than the first half of it. I think for the most part, once they deal with a certain individual story-wise, I'm not going to give it away because that would be a spoiler, and I know a lot of you guys haven't really finished Luke Cage yet. I think the story, not necessarily that it takes a dive, it just gets really slow, and I'm not super crazy about the direction that it's going now. And, you know, it's not that I don't mind a slow show, it's just, it felt like towards the second half, they're kind of spinning their wheels a little bit. Like, they only had enough content for maybe like an 8-episode season, but Marvel and Netflix said, no, you gotta stretch it out and you gotta make it a 13-episode season, and they went that route. Now, it doesn't mean that it's bad, far from it. In fact, it's actually a really fun show, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than Jessica Jones. But to me, it seems like it has that same problem that Jessica Jones had, where the first half of it was great. First half was really great. The pace was great. Things kept moving, things kept flowing. And then towards the second half, it was like, hey, I could take it or leave it. This could have been shortened a lot more. As far as for not having the Book of the Week segment up this week, I apologize, you guys. It's been a crazy week. On top of having a hurricane here, I spent most of Tuesday in a hospital. I'm fine. It was just a family situation that I had to go through and that we had to go through. And yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that just things happen in life. I apologize. I am working on it. Hopefully that will be up sometime this weekend. Power providing, because right now we're batting the hatches down for Hurricane Matthew that is going to be hitting us in probably the next few hours. It's about 7 o'clock right now when I'm recording this, and yeah, it's going to come down on us really soon, so fingers crossed we don't lose power. So if you don't see an update from me on my regular YouTube channel within the next few days, it's because of that, and we are dealing with massive power outages, but everything should be fine. Hopefully we won't lose power. It would really suck if we did. I hate going through this, but you know, that's one of the things that happens when you live in Florida. As far as plans and what I'm going to be reviewing, I just did an unboxing video. That should go up today. You guys should check that out. It is the Scalp Deluxe Edition, and it is BPRD, the latest Hell on Earth volume, which I absolutely love, and I absolutely love Scalped. It's brilliant stuff. If you have not read it, what are you doing? Absolutely pick up Scalped. It's fantastic. It's one of the best things that Jason Aaron's ever written. As far as reviews go, I'm looking at reviewing Uncanny X-Force in the next week. That should be the review that would go up. I reviewed Uncanny X-Force a long time ago. It was a really piss poor review. I think it was when I was like first starting doing, that's one of the things you guys can see on this video where I mess up. It's one of the reviews that when I first started doing reviews that I look back on it now and I'm just like, oh god, that's terrible. That does not do that series justice, and it's such a fantastic and it's such a well-written series, and it's so well done. To me, it's one of the best Deadpool written series that I've ever read. Deadpool inside of it is absolutely stunning stuff. He's hilarious, he's written well, and what's crazy about it is that he's the heart of the team in that series. I always find that really fantastic when you take basically the most fucked up character, Deadpool, and you make him the heart of a team of a group of really fucked up people. Other things that I'm working on, I'm thinking about starting a weekly Dragon Ball Super podcast with one of my best friends. He is a madman for the series. He has an unprecedented knowledge of the Dragon Ball universe that is crazy. I mean, talk about manga, talk about pretty much from the beginning of Dragon Ball. He's known it all, he's read it all, he's seen it all. It's pretty crazy. And I've been thinking about starting a podcast with him because we've been recently sitting down and we've been watching Dragon Ball Super on a weekly basis. And I was talking to him the other day and I thought, why not start a podcast on it? You know, why not start like a little video where we talk about Dragon Ball Super and what's going on that week? It's something that I've been batting around for a while, and he said, yeah, let's go for it. So look for that in the coming weeks, you know, if everything goes well. If not, then I'll update you guys, you know. But yes, thank you so much, all of you out there that are pledging to Patreon or continuing to pledge to Patreon. It was kind of a bittersweet moment this past week when I was able to actually get the Patreon funds into my account. It kind of blew my mind where I was like, oh my gosh, this is something that is actually happening, that I'm able to actually leave my second job. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, oh yeah, 81 bucks a month, it's not that big of a deal, but trust me, when you get out on your own and when you are trying to start a family and when you have expenses, bills and things like that, 81 bucks makes a huge difference in a month. It is absolutely awesome. It's helped out so much already, and it was only the first month. Once again, patrons, thank you so much, and I will see you in the live stream. Now, this live stream this week is going to be a bit shorter than normal. Riley's not feeling that well, and I am, like I said earlier, battening down the hatches for this hurricane. So if everything goes according to plan, we should be in and out in about an hour 10 minutes at the most. Sorry guys, but that's how it is this week. I apologize, but yeah, I will see you in a few minutes. Love you. Bye.